Y se quiere comerla.
I'm just not the lemon. Nope. What is it? What is it? You want some more?
Did you sleep? Did you sleep? Hey? How did you sleep, my sweetheart? Was that nice? Aww.
You're gonna be in trouble. Puta que pariu, Pepe.
Oh, you're gonna play, alright.
That is not the one I threw in. Oh my god.
Lex, what are you doing? Boo-boo, you got stuck. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Randy, what have you done?
Get away.
They should say hi to your friend.
What you doing?
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story which is called Chico, the coffee dog of Colombia. In the lush hills of Colombia's Zona Cafetera, the heart of the country's coffee region, where the air is rich with the aroma of roasted beans and the mountains roll like green waves under the sun, there lived a dog named Chico. Chico wasn't large or fierce. He was a small, wiry brown dog with a black stripe down his back, ears that stood like antennas, and eyes full of mischief and warmth. He belonged to no one and everyone, a familiar presence in the town of Salento, where he wandered freely through the cobbled streets, coffee farms, and vibrant markets. Locals said Chico had been born under a coffee cart. Others believed he had once been a farmer's dog who stayed behind after his owner passed away. But no matter where he came from, Chico had become a part of Salento's soul. Each morning, Chico would begin his day at the town plaza. As church bells chimed and vendors set up their stalls, Chico greeted them all with a wagging tail and cheerful bark. He always made a stop at Don Luis's cafe, where he was given a warm arepa and a small dish of milk. "Buenos dias, Chico," Don Luis would say. "Ready to go to the finca today?" And indeed, Chico's favorite thing to do was to guide tourists to the nearby coffee farms, fincas. No one trained him. He simply knew the trails better than anyone. Whenever a group of backpackers asked for directions to Finca El Paraíso or Finca La Esperanza, someone would say, "Follow the dog. He knows the way." And they would. Chico trotted ahead of them confidently, tail wagging, stopping at intersections to wait and ensure the group didn't fall behind. Sometimes he would chase butterflies along the way or bark at a lazy cow blocking the path. But he never lost his group. At the end of the tour, tourists always left him a snack or a pat on the head. Some even tried to adopt him. But Chico always returned to Salento, to his streets, his people, his hills. One rainy afternoon, a young woman named Camila arrived in Salento. She was from Bogota, but had been living abroad for years. After losing her job and going through a painful breakup, she decided to return to Colombia to reconnect with something, anything that felt real. She sat alone in the plaza, a cup of coffee growing cold in her hand, eyes distant. That's when Chico appeared. He sat down beside her without a word or a bark, simply watching the raindrops hit the cobblestones. After a moment, he nudged her hand gently. Camila looked down, surprised. "Oh, hello." Chico wagged his tail once and leaned against her leg. She smiled, the first genuine smile she had worn in weeks. For the next few days, Chico became her shadow. He led her on hikes through the Cacra Valley, where giant wax palms stretched into the sky. He guided her to quiet cafes tucked behind bright doors, to old farmers who told stories of the land, and to waterfalls hidden beyond the coffee fields. It felt like magic, like the mountains had sent her a companion to remind her she was not alone. On her last day, Camila sat on the steps of the church and said softly, "I wish I could take you with me, Chico." He tilted his head, then licked her hand. But when the bus came and she looked back through the window, Chico was already trotting back toward the plaza, ready for his next traveler. Years passed, and stories of Chico spread. He appeared in travel blogs and Instagram reels. Someone even painted a mural of him near the bus terminal. A small brown dog standing proudly on a coffee hill, the sun rising behind him. But time catches up with everyone, even the most loyal of guides. One winter, Chico stopped showing up. People waited at the cafe, tourists searched for him along the trails, and farmers asked around. For days, no one saw the little brown dog. Then, one morning, a farmer named Marta found him resting beneath a guava tree on her farm. He was old and tired, but peaceful. She wrapped him in a warm blanket and took him to her home. For the last few weeks of his life, Chico lay by her fireplace, well-fed and loved, visited daily by the people of Salento. When he passed, the town held a small ceremony. They buried him under the guava tree, overlooking the hills he had loved. A wooden sign was placed above his grave. Chico, the dog who led us home. Today, if you visit Salento, you might still hear his name whispered by old vendors or see a paw print etched into a wall near the cafe. And some say, when the mist settles over the hills in the early morning, you can see a small shadow running through the coffee trails, guiding lost hearts, as he always did, back to something real. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.